Is the Kfir C10 coming to the game, and what is the Kfir C10 anyway? Hello guys, once again it's Matt. Thank you all the members and patrons, make sure to subscribe. And as you saw maybe in the last video that I posted, the Kfir C10 was just announced by one of the main leakers that we normally believe in. This is almost 100% correct, and a lot of people are excited about this aircraft, but a lot of people don't know what is this aircraft. So what is the Kfir C10? I really wanted to talk a little bit about it and just do a very quick video to have fun talking about it, since we gotta wait for the dev blogs and teasers and everything like that to see what is actually going to come to the game. So what is the Kfir C10? Well, the Kfir C10 is one of the latest upgrades to the original Kafirs that we already have in the game, right? Especially the C7, So, although it could be used by the Israelis, as a skin, with a skin and stuff, the main user of the C10 is the Colombian Air Force, okay? So expect some form of at least skin for them if this aircraft actually comes. But the main difference that you have to understand about this aircraft is that it is pretty much the same as the C7, but with an amazing radar. That's the main thing. The cockpit is a little bit different and the radar is there. And together with that, obviously, it brings a whole bunch of new weapon systems and, all sorts of stuff like that, right? So it will be very similar to the C7, as I said, in performance, a little bit heavier, of course, because of the radar. And what is this radar? Well, it's the ELTA's ELM 2032. At least this is the initial radar on this aircraft. Of course, we can get the Block 60 afterwards that has AESA, but I doubt that we will see the AESA radar being added right now with a Kfir. So the 2032, it is a very, very advanced multi-mode airborne fire control radar, right? It is designed for multi-mission, so air-to-air, air-to-sea, and strike missions on the ground. And it compromises a lot of stuff, that it can actually do. So, of course, it will have the normal single target track, the normal TWS, normal acquiring modes, vertical scan, the normal modes, but also can detect ground targets, can do ground mapping and some other things in their air-to-ground modes as well, right? But the main thing is that it can actually have detection and tracking range up to around 120 nautical miles. Apparently, I cannot know for sure, what is the size of the target and etc. that they are actually detecting at these range, but it would be more than 100 kilometers on the very least, I would say. Maybe a little bit less depending on the size of the target, and maybe if it's a very large bomber, 150 to 200 kilometers. So yeah, if it's a very large bomber, right? In theory, at least. It is a very advanced radar. So this is the main thing. Of course, the cockpit was changed as well. So I will leave some photos and stuff. So it has MFDs, and it's just a very overall modernization out of it. And well, it's not only a radar, right? You can shoot stuff with this radar. So what can it actually bring? The main thing would be the Derby missile. Yes, it will actually fire the Derby missile. The normal one, of course, the ER could actually be used in the later models, but we're probably not gonna see the ER anyway right now. But yeah, the normal Derby could actually be carried. Of course, it would have the DEFAs as well. It's still kind of a Mirage, so it does has the DEFAs. And it's hard to find information about these if the C10, sorry, actually carried the Python 3. Normally they talk about the Python 4 and the Python 5, especially the 4 in this early model, with an integration of a helmet-mounted sight. So we might see the Python 4 being added. I doubt, to be honest. I really honestly think that the Python 3 will be the main missile for now for this aircraft if added. But, there's always the possibility, because the Python 4 is actually a missile that it is in the game. Again, I really doubt it, but, it could be a thing, right? It would normally carry 4 missiles. I don't know if it can actually carry more of these missiles in the inner pylons. Normally just bombs and stuff like that. And of course, a cool part about this aircraft is that it can actually carry a pod and do precision guided bombing missions as well. So not only it would be a much improved aircraft in the air-to-air role in doing BVR and stuff, something that the Kafirs never did, but also, I mean, with Fox 3s having very advanced fire and forget IR missiles, and also a very good air-to-ground capability with precision-guided ammunition, right? So this is the Kfir C10. So is it coming? Well, we honestly don't know. I gotta say, I really want to say to you guys, oh, it's 100% confirmed, it is coming, just be ready, but I cannot say that, right? I cannot fully say that. What we do know is that one of our main data miners, which is Zabi, posted the leak that is confirming that the Kfir C10 is going to come. And he even mentioned that some of the other aircraft, like the F-18C for the Swiss, the P-16 for the Swiss, the Super Hind for the British, they might be delayed. But the Kfir C10 is not on the might be delayed category. So I have a very strong feeling that the Kfir C10 will come to the game for the Israelis in this patch, right? It is a very exciting aircraft, especially because it is used by our brothers here near to my country, the Colombians, right? So it is very cool to see this. I mean, of course, technically we already have like the C2 with different skins and stuff from these countries, but I mean, the C10 is basically only used by them, right? I think I have to check, but I think it's only them. So it is even cooler, right? Because probably the main skin would be an Israeli one, but it would come with a skin from the Colombian Air Force. So very cool, guys. Let me know in the comments if you think the Kfir C10 is coming and if you are excited about this aircraft, because honestly, it is a different taste of a third generation that can do BVR in the top ranks, of course, because we have aircraft that can do this, the F4F ICE and some other third generation jets, right? But the thing is, they don't have the performance of the Kfir. The Kfir in acceleration is one of the fastest aircraft out there. I mean, right now we have F-15s, we have, you know, other aircraft that are faster, but the thing is, the Kfir for a long time was one of those aircraft that were just so deadly in a dogfight in a normal situation that even a Mirage 2000 would have troubles dealing with it in a dogfight, right? So it is an aircraft that is on par with, like, or almost on par in the performance side of things with fourth generations, being a third generation jet basically, right? But now it would bring not only the performance on being kind of on par with the fourth generations, but the missile launching capability and BVR and radars and everything like that together to that like ranking of aircraft as well, right? So it is probably going to take the cake of being the best third generation jet in the game. So it is exciting. Hopefully we see, as I said, a Colombian skin on it, because I love that skin, the grayish, it's so cool. But yeah, I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments if you are excited if the Kfir C10 comes, and if you think the Kfir C10 will come. See you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and bye guys, see you.